Hello, my dear noble ones. Today's story is the wisdom of the flowing river. In a tranquil temple nestled deep within a lush, mist-covered mountain range, a revered Zen master named Aiken lived. Aiken was known not only for his wisdom, but also for his ability to convey profound teachings through simple yet captivating stories. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the soft glow of lanterns illuminated the temple, the disciples gathered around Aiken, eager to receive his guidance. With a serene smile, Aiken began his tale. In a village not far from here, there lived a young farmer named Koji. Koji was diligent, tending to his rice paddies day in and day out. He labored with all his might, yet no matter how hard he worked, his harvests were meager. The villagers sympathized with Koji's struggles, and some even offered advice, but nothing seemed to change his fortunes. One day, a wandering monk passed through the village. Hearing of Koji's plight, the monk sought him out. "Greetings, dear farmer," said the monk. "I have traveled far and wide, learning the ways of the world and the rhythms of nature. I sense a burden in your heart. Would you share it with me?" Koji poured out his frustrations to the monk, describing his tireless efforts and his disappointment at the meager results. The monk listened attentively, then spoke softly. "Dear Koji, I sense your dedication and your connection to the land. Yet, have you considered the wisdom of the river?" Perplexed, Koji asked, "The wisdom of the river, venerable monk?" The monk nodded. "Observe the river as it flows. It does not struggle against the rocks or the bends in its path. It simply follows the course set by the mountains, finding its way with grace. Can you apply this lesson to your farming, Koji?" Koji contemplated the monk's words for days. Finally, he understood. He returned to his fields with a newfound perspective. He stopped forcing his will upon the land and began to work in harmony with nature. He learned the balance between effort and surrender, between determination and acceptance. As seasons changed, Koji's fields flourished. His crops grew abundant and rich, a reflection of the harmony he had found within himself and with the land. The villagers marveled at his transformation and sought his guidance. And so, Koji became a source of inspiration, sharing the monk's wisdom and the lessons of the river with all who would listen. The Zen master's voice carried the weight of the story's wisdom as he concluded, "Dear disciples, like Koji, we often struggle against the currents of life, trying to force our way forward. But the river's wisdom reminds us that sometimes it's in letting go and flowing with the natural course of events that we find our true path. Embrace the harmony of the river, and you will discover the tranquility that resides within." With those words, the disciples sat in silence, absorbing the lesson woven into the tapestry of the story. The lanterns flickered softly, and the mountain winds whispered their agreement with the Zen master's timeless wisdom.